Hello everyone, Sean here once again, and welcome back to Poly Bridge 3. We are continuing our campaign here. So we've finished off Classic Rock, Minor Mountains, and Rustic Barrens. Moving on to Bifrost Bend. This says hydraulics here. I don't know, pre-builds hydraulics. So these are starting to get into a little more complicated bridges here. So, forced drawbridge, it says. This is, oh, we have a spacecraft coming through. So we've got to raise it up for those two and then drop it back down for the car here. So that's the breaking point. We cannot change the breaking point, meaning we have to raise the entire drawbridge. Oh, and we're anchored to a point here already, so that's pretty cool. So from here, I guess really all I want to do is build this back like that. However I do want it, I'm going to have to do it. Build it back towards that point. I'm going to go there. This will be better. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. It would be really cool if I could just do this. If that would support. Nope, it will not support. Why will this not support? Make these bigger, shall we say? Oh, because it's not a triangle. That's why. Alright, let's go back to what we had before. That was a silly mistake. Yes, we need this to be a triangle, or else that does not hold its form. It'll twist and pull, and there we go. So now we get nice and high. Way, way above this spacecraft. Now all we need to do is make sure that these trusses are enough to support the police car? Is that what it is? Yeah, police car is going across here. 99, they are not. Alright, so let's do this here. Let's see if that's enough. It should be fine. If not, the only other thing we may need to do is maybe add a wall anchor or add a piece where these two can connect in the middle to complete the truss across. So maybe adding a piece right there. Yeah, I think a wall anchor would be enough here. Let's just try that out for a second. I'll speed this up a little bit while we're waiting for these vehicles to make our way through. Bring it back to one times and nope. Okay. So here's what we actually need to do is we need to support these pieces in the middle. So we're gonna need one piece to go there, and if we support it in a different way here, we can make sure that this breaks just like that. Alright. That should help distribute the weight across both and not just put it on one side. Oops, and I must have missed one thing, so those go. Okay. That's all we needed. That's cool. Okay. Now those should open, and the reason I clipped that piece over there so that these two don't end up moving at all. Now those should reconnect as they drop back down. There, that should give it a whole lot more strength. There we go. All we needed. Alright. Next level here, joint work. So here we need to, I guess I should look at that a little bit longer. We're going across there, and then they need to come back after this sailboat with a very large sail. So this is going to be a drawbridge this way. It's pulling this entire piece. Well, I guess, do we need to pull the entire piece? I'd rather if we can. Oops, this isn't supposed to be a road. I'd rather, if we can, just do a portion of that. Do a wall brace there, and only pull these sections up. Oops, let's connect that there. just to have a little less torque on that to have to pull across. So let's remember to truss these pieces there, and that should break off. I'm actually going to extend this a bit as well. Actually, make sure... Is that a 2? Yeah, it's a 2. Okay. Make sure my wall braces are bracing against the wall, actually against the wall, and we should be good to go here. So, once across, well, the tractor is going to stop. It's going to raise up just barely above the mast of this ship here. Could have probably lifted all of it, but I don't think I had to, so why risk it? And well under budget still. This game gives plenty of budget for these early levels. Okay, so now we have gotta get C to C, A to A, and we've got just 6 roads. Okay. So first A, then it moves and goes to C. Okay. So what we need to do is just literally lift this bridge straight up here, because my guess is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, they are only giving us enough for this one bridge. So when these pull up, they're going to lift this entire bridge. So what do we need to do here now? We need to replace... We can't replace those. Whatever shall we do? So... something like, I don't know. Something like that, and trust these. Well, that may not be the best. How about we go there? Now we gotta trust that those will raise it evenly. Is that detaching? Yep, okay. Raised it too far. So here's the thing with this level, is it's gonna depend on symmetry for sure. So let's make sure that this is symmetrical, and then everything will be just fine from there. Alright. Do need to get that piece a little farther over. There we go. Okay. Copy that. Flip horizontal. Now, as long as that piece meets across, perfect. We do need to get some symmetry here. Ooh, those are too far. There we go. One more time, let's try this again. Now we are lifting way too far, so let's drop it down to 36, see where we need to go. Let's also make this a switchable one there, so that this can lock in when it raises. Fixed. Not part of those. These are fixed. There we go. Okay, one more time. Okay, so we have to raise it up just a tiny bit more. It looked like it was about to lock in and did not. So. There we go. Now it's locked in. And we're good to go. Perfect. Alright. So we've got our parcel delivery truck going across, and then the hydraulic changes, and it's going to turn around. So we need to go from this and then down to there. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so detach that piece, make sure that stays. Let's just see. We can actually do the math on this one, hold on. Oops, no we can't, we gotta go this way. So, that's the point we need. So we need to go from 2.98 meters down to 1.74. So pull out a quick calculator here. 1.74 divided by 2.98 is 0.583. So we need to do 58. If this one, we need to contract to leave it, so we need to do the opposite, which would be 41%. Will get us roughly to where we need to be. And let's just see if this has enough to do that. Alright. Stress is no problem, dropping it down. Oh, and I did not, here's the problem, did not do that. So let's see if our 41% was correct here. Clicked in perfectly. Now we're good to go. Ooh, we had a little bit of a break there. We've got plenty of room in our budget. Let's raise these trusses up a little bit and allow them to distribute a little bit better. Let's try this one more time. Click in. Alright. Now, check the event flow. A drawbridge may need to be built in an alternative position. Okay. So the boats, and that goes, and then, okay, so what they're telling us here is that the bridge needs to be up when it starts. Now this is locked in there. Okay, this is going to drop this piece forward. Are we gonna drop an entire bridge? Okay, I haven't actually seen this before. It sounds pretty cool. So we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. They've given us the start here, so we need to go perfectly vertical. Let's turn the grid back on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this is what we're supposed to do, it's pretty cool. I'm on board for this. Let's go here. Oops. That last one didn't quite line up how I wanted it to. Oh, we're just barely over budget. Alright. Is this what we need to do? Boats coming both ways. Now hopefully this drops it fast enough and controlled enough. But the torque doesn't kill it. Yep, the torque killed it. So as it leans out, it kind of hits there. So what I want to do is basically cut that in half. Do we have an anchor over there? We sure do. This is what we're supposed to do. Copy paste that there. Now we are over budget. We don't need this piece or this piece. We do need these to lock in. with each other. Now we should be good. And this is something, I don't think we saw this particular type of challenge in Polybridge 2, having to start the drawbridge already up. Yeah, so now the torque is no problem. I'm sure the weight is no problem. Yeah, these are light vehicles, so no worries whatsoever. Beautiful. Some complex levels need additional layer of control. Hydraulic control. Click continue. Okay. We've paused the simulation so you can take a look at the phases. Okay, so yeah. Blue truck goes. Then this moves. Got it. Oh, so we're just combining the two bridges we've already done here. This is the droppy bridge that we just did. Now he gets across, but he's not going to be able to get up there. So he's going to fall in. Okay, cool. Okay, so what we got to do is change that to have that not go. Is that all we need to do? Speed that up a bit. We already know how this is going. Okay, now the bridge doesn't move. Okay, so this is just walking you through it. Yet another tutorial level. Got quite a few of these. I mean, cool. So now we're in charge of our own. So what's happening here is blue truck on top right here. Blue truck goes over here to A. Now we need red truck to drive across, come to here, and then go across and hit there. So basically just like we did, except the exact opposite. So, yeah, exact same thing. So let's start with this piece here. Actually, let's start by doing the exact same thing as we had before. Ooh, this one is an exact number of roads. We don't have that little extra piece there, so we can just do this to do that calculation on the way back. So hopefully we can go just from, let's see, this is 3 meters down to 1.5. Beautiful. That's all we need. Delete these here. So 3, and it's already set to contract. We'll put our trusses in. I like doing the trusses without that snap to grid, but it's fine. Okay, now we need our drawbridge on this side, which I'm just going to stick that across. I'm going to only do these 2 pieces here. I'm not going to try and create much more, which means I'm just going to over-engineer. Yeah, should we do this? That'll be perfect. Over-engineer a piece there. I'm going to... Actually, let's bring these a little bit higher. I think this is going to need to support a little bit more weight. Yeah, I'm going to do all 3 of those, just so that I don't have to go fully vertical in order to do that. I think I'm going to do all 3 of those, so I just need this angle here. So that's going to break right there. It'll be good. It's going to go across. Okay, so hydraulic controller. A goes. Then we need on B, we need C to go up. And might as well drop that there. So C goes across. D doesn't need to change. And then F, it does need to change. So, and I don't care what this one does. Think we're good there. Trust everything up. Did my math. Oh, detach there. Perfect. attached there. Everything's good. Alright, let's test this out. It's basically the same thing as we just saw, but slightly in reverse. So, yeah, that cannot support that. Shouldn't be surprised there. Let's go ahead and support that piece there. Alright, and this hydraulic can support that. Did we get high enough? I don't believe we did. Nope. Okay. So, that's an easy fix. Let's just bring that in a little bit longer. So, blue truck. Both bridges. That should be plenty high now. Oh, I say plenty. It's not that much. Perfect. So that comes back down, clicks in. Red truck's time, hits the star. Doesn't do any... oh. So does that not... oh, because I didn't make that didn't lock in, so it put a ton of torque on that. Alright, last time. Blue truck. Clicks in. Let's speed this up a little bit. You know the boat makes it. The truck's now... this bridge is now clicked in, so we're good. Now all it has to do is go back up and click in one more time, and we can hit the red flag. Good to go. Beautiful. Total control. Alright, check your staging. So this is getting much more complicated here. So, our van goes across and stops here, and then kind of takes itself out of the equation. Got a big pirate ship coming through. So, van goes across, raise the bridge, pirate ship drop the bridge. Now we've got, and then the car has to go across and back, but no other pirate ship, so F should just be nothing. Nothing should happen there. Alright, so let's go ahead and build it. We do not have any anchors high or against the wall this time, so let's just do this road. And I want to cut this short right here. I like to lift as little as I have to. But we are going to need to lift it pretty high, aren't we? We might have to lift the whole thing, honestly. Yeah, how do we like to do this? Should we do alright, let's put the road in first. Should we try and lift it off of a wall brace here? Using a pushing method, and I think I'm going to change this to steel, honestly. Let's try this as our... okay. Try this as our lifting method. This looks pretty good. Now, let's handle this while we still can. So that goes up, that goes down, this, remove all from F. Nothing happens in F, we're fine. Okay. So, first and foremost, it does handle the van. It's wonderful. Secondly, it does lift it. But does it lift it too far? It sure does. Okay. The good news is it wasn't too far off, so if we drop this down to 45%. So as long as the bridge doesn't go past vertical, we are good. There we go. Okay, plenty of room. 45% was basically perfect. Now it should come back down. I like the hydraulics on a wall brace. That's a pretty nice place for it. Now the car should be able to hit and turn right back around and keep going. No bridge movement necessary. And plenty of room in this budget. I get a raise. Lovely. Next level. Down and around. Cool. So we need to... this is going to be a drop bridge, not a drawbridge. We're going to drop the bridge down to make room for this just huge, magnificent balloon here. And is this a snowman driving an old car? Lovely. So yeah. Oh, and we do have a foundation. Interesting. Do we need it? I don't think so. I am curious there. So here's what I'm thinking. We only need to drop it down and then bring it back up and then we're good. So, yeah, here's what I'm thinking. Let's do one of these types of bridges here. Let's put a truss across. Let's make sure this whole thing is supported. And what I'm thinking is this type of thing be the whole support for the whole bridge, so that we don't have to worry about the torque out here, because trying to support this against the wall is going to be really hard. That's what the foundation was supposed to be for, but I think we can avoid it. We just need to raise this piece or drop it. Should we actually move more than one piece? I think that might be easier. We have to move that one quite a bit. Also, should we move them on both sides or just the one? So here's, alright, same concept, but a slightly different execution here. We're gonna move these two separately and these two separately. But in order to support those ones, we are going to build exactly what we had intended on. And I'm going to connect those across. And then distribute the weight there. Perfect. Now all we have to do is move these, and I think down is easier than up. Given that we're dropping them down, I want to support them with trusses from below. Sure those are all done. Okay. Here we go. We drop that down. Make sure it doesn't go too far. Plenty of room for this Zeppelin. Poly bridge blip. Pushing it back up. Now all we have to do is support the weight of this old fancy car driven by a snowman. That's all she wrote. Lovely. That was down and around. Alright. Drawn out bridge. So we first have... This is new. I haven't seen this break, this dotted line here. So first... Let's see it. So the car, the race car Cactus Rally has to go through the star and then over, and then everything else is going to happen. Is that how I'm reading this right? So then we need to raise it for the ferry, drop it for the chopper and Vespa. Seems easy enough. Okay. We also have a foundation, which makes this whole thing a whole lot easier. Okay, let's turn these triangles on. Let's get these trusses built out here. Oops. everything else. And then build these downward. So, I think that'll be a solid side to it. And then we're going to want to lift, actually we're going to want to lift one more section. And are we going to want to push the section? I think we're going to want to push it. I think that'll work there, which means I might want to reinforce this one little piece just a little bit more. Let's just do that. Okay, I want to lift these 3 sections here. And then the rest of this can be built out. Should I cheat and use a foundation? It's not actually cheating, but yeah, why not? Not a big one. We can just use it. Use the foundation there. Does seem like cheating now that I built it up that big. All right. Now, as long as these are trussed up properly, we should be good to go. Take it here. One, two, two, two. All good. And yeah, we should be good to go. Let's test it out. First, does it hold? It does hold. I did not tell this to raise. That's the current problem here. Now, does it raise high enough? It does not. So I do have to make this longer, and I think what I might do instead is tell this to push that piece. Oops. Remember what I did a second ago where I messed it up? I did that again. Moving on. Oh, now it's too heavy. Now this piece doesn't like holding all that. So here's what I'm going to do instead, is I'm going to push it from there, and remember to set that. Which means I want to put that in line, and I want to make that steel, because that's going to be a careful piece right there. So, now have we gone high enough? Oh, certainly have, and we didn't go past vertical. So no issues there. And our two-wheeled vehicles can make it across safely. Happen to stay just barely under budget on that one too. So, drawing oblique. Some pre-built materials may not be moved. Alright, so first we have a monster truck, then we have our obstacle vehicles, and then we have the monster truck comes back over. Cool. So, the first one, I think if we just want to do, if we don't want to worry about a drawbridge on this one, we can just go up and over and have no worries at all. As long as we don't truss on the top, we only truss on the bottom, we should be good to go there. Oops. Sorry, opposite of that. Don't truss on the bottom, only truss on the top. For obvious reasons. And I will connect this up like that, just so it has something to lean on. Alright, now we have to support all of this, and we just gotta move that little piece, but it's not gonna let us what do we do in this position? We're not gonna raise the whole thing. That seems silly. That does seem silly. However, it seems like the thing we're going to have to do, doesn't it? So that can't connect. This is going to have to connect. I'm turning grid off. Okay, this will have to connect. And I'm seeing this cable here. What I might want to try and do. Let's do one of these style. Got that long one there. Zoom in and see what we're dealing with here. So if I start here, and I have a... Definitely want to turn off... Always turn off triangles when you're dealing with steel. They just connect to everything. So, one of those... see, how do we want to play this? I think that'll be high enough. Probably not. So let's do this. Let's do a two-parter. First and foremost, does it hold? No, it does not. Let's make this, make these trusses a lot higher. Start there and see how it goes. Oh, we can trust this section from the bottom. We just can't trust that other... the last part of it from the bottom. Oh, and can we actually make a wall brace there? That would be cool. We can do a temporary wall brace on the... Yeah, so much stronger. Beautiful. Now... Ah, that was the issue. Okay. One more time. Let's speed this guy up. We know he makes it across safely. Now we're trying to raise the bridge just enough to get... Lovely. This watercraft through. And now it's just the same thing, but backwards. And drawing oblique is complete. Alright, number 11, swales and sails. Avoiding boats is often cheaper and easier than using hydraulics. So they give us hydraulics, but... okay, we need to get down to D1, so... Do we think it's possible to go up and over this? This guy's probably got a lot of horsepower, so we're able to... should be able to get up and over that. Let's zoom in a little bit, make sure that we are indeed dodging this piece. Just in case. Okay. Now, kind of want to level this off just a little bit. Let's Copy that. Those are symmetrical there. Okay, now one more. Just gotta do that. Okay. So as long as, oh, I messed it up. As long as this truck has enough horsepower to get up this kind of a steep hill, I think this shouldn't be a problem at all, actually. Let's just do that. I'm going to take this piece out. Don't really need, actually, yeah, let's take out the steel. I don't think we really need the steel. Start here at the wall brace. And we're going to build this truss to there. And to there. Onto a muscle, nice and strong down there. Okay. Now, I'm basically going to do till here. Let's put it right down there as well. And copy paste. Right there. All right. Now we can connect those. I don't think we need to connect anything above that there. Alright, let's start there. Let's see how we're doing. Our Viking ships get through, and it's showing just the tip of that star right there. That's all we really need. This bridge looks nice and strong. Love it. Okay. Much cheaper and easier to go up and around. Alright, switch flip. So we need to go, okay. There was one of these, a very similar one of these in Polybridge 2. So first one moves. This guy has to go here. This little hatchback has to go to here. So what we're gonna do, can we move these ones? Yeah, we can, okay. What we are going to do is, using a hydraulic, we're first gonna raise this piece. See how far that goes. Let's have that detach. I'm just going to kind of put a truss in there. Okay, we can reinforce this all later, but I just want to get the core mechanics down first. It's too long of a bridge to just support like that. Delete that one, and I think, yeah, okay. So to expand, actually I think I want to lift it from the middle. Let's just start there and see how this goes. Okay. That works great. What I want to do here is try and figure out exactly where this piece needs to go. We're just going to locked. And let's make this lockable. I don't quite meet up, and I don't really care about that. Okay, maybe I do care about that just a little bit. Can't have that come out at all. So let's put just the tiniest extension of a road right here. Now, that lockable. And that has to stay there. Okay. So we need to get in between right there. Bring this back just a little bit. Is that where this goes? Yes, okay. Locking in. And it's at a bad angle, which is why those pieces broke. So I think I need to extend by just a little bit less. So now the problem becomes that I need to drop that back down. And I think what I want to do here is instead of trying to move this bridge on this side to meet up and do the same thing, I think I might just want to drop a bridge down. Start there. Can't have those connected. Okay. So now our hydraulic controller, C, needs to include both of those. A does not need to include that. And if we're lucky, or we plan ahead, we can actually get this one to lock in down below, and I don't know if we need to per se. Let's make sure we have enough clearance here. Okay, we do. Still didn't get that quite right, but I'll get that. Okay, so the other one now contracts by too much. First and foremost, let's figure out what's going on here. This piece need to come out just a little bit. I think that might be the problem. Nope. Let's go up and to the right, just a hair. Okay, now we're locked in. And both bridges drop down. That one locks in. This one over here is going to be, yeah, a little difficult to deal with. Okay, so let's run that again. Actually, I wanted to see where that fell, and we're going to actually put a locking position in that. We could make the bridge just a little bit longer. I think this car should have no problem going up. Okay, so it's just going to be right about here. So what I want to do is I want to delete this. I want to put one piece right here. And we're going to reinforce that. Make sure those are all ones. This is going to be... Okay, so that should be able to click in with that. Now let's make sure that that doesn't... I don't think we actually have to worry about it detaching at all, because they're all part of the same piece. So that, theoretically, should be good. And down. Okay, now this piece, A, needs to come over here. And B, this bridge needs to contract by just a little bit less as well. So let's speed this piece up. Okay. Now we've overdone it, so 34%, and I think that needs to go right about here. Try it one more time on 3x speed. By just a little bit more. Let's see if... Yeah. 35%. One more time. There we go. Now that piece locked in. And now we're good to go. He does have just enough horsepower to go up that ramp. Lovely. Switch flip complete. And that's all of Bifrost Bend. 12 levels there. All completed under budget without breaking. Lovely. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me a lot. And share this video with anyone you think enjoyed this kind of games. That's all for now, and we will see you all in the next one.